Hey everyone, Brian from All Day Ruck Off here, and today we're doing a review on the GORUCK KR1. The KR1 is GORUCK's Kid Ruck. It's a 13-liter pack made of 1000D Cordura. It features a lot of the same things that you see on most GORUCK packs, and it's just a fun pack for kids. The KR1 is their second version of their kid pack. Their first version was called the Kid Ruck. It was released a couple years ago. And there's some differences between the two packs. So if you've got the first version, this one is slightly different. Looking at the front of it, it looks like a GORUCK pack. You've got the nice slant zipper. You've got the 3" by 2" Velcro area for your favorite patch. And then you've got the GORUCK spearhead embroidered in the bottom of the pack. And that's something that we've seen on a number of GORUCK packs lately, like the Bullet and the Rucker. Opening up the slant zipper, you can see that it goes straight to the bottom. So there's definitely a nice amount of space here for kids to store snacks or skinny books, stuff like that. Flipping it over, you can see that it's the same design that you'd expect on a normal GORUCK pack. There's webbing that runs the length of the shoulder strap, and you can use that to attach an ITW Grimlock if your kid's going to go hiking with you. There's actually a bladder exit port on here as well. So just like the normal GORUCK packs, you can put a bladder in here and your kid can go hiking with you. Other attachments for this, there's reflective lights, bike lights, that kind of stuff. If your kid's walking to school with the pack, just stuff to keep them a little bit safer. Opening the pack up, you can see that it's not a clamshell opening. Most GORUCK bags open completely to the bottom, giving it the clamshell opening. The KR1 does not. It stops about 3/4 of the way down. And at first, I really didn't like that. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know that I really like clamshell openings. But after seeing my 4.5-year-old use the backpack, I think that it was a really smart move. GORUCK kind of saved him from himself. If he was able to get this thing completely open, he would do that every time, and everything would just start spilling out of it because he's throwing the bag around. By only opening 3/4 of the way, it means the stuff in the bottom isn't going to spill out, and he doesn't make as big messes when he's opening his backpack. Looking at the inside, we've got another 3" by 2" Velcro area for another patch. We've got the GORUCK KR1 built in the USA tag. And then we've got this zipper pocket up top that you're probably used to if you're used to GORUCK bags. It's fairly deep. You can fit a good amount of stuff in there. It's nice and wide, so you can easily fit pencils in there. You can fit note cards. You can fit snacks. All that good stuff that kids like to bring with them when they're bringing a backpack. Small action figures, toys, that kind of stuff. The zipper pulls are the same ones that you would see on the traditional GORUCK packs. They're paracord with the adhesive heat shrink. And it's just really cool that all the features that GORUCK has on their regular packs, they incorporated into their Kid Ruck. My son likes my GORUCK backpacks, so for him to have a Kid Ruck that has a lot of the same features, he thinks that's pretty cool. Flipping this thing over, you can see that there's a huge Velcro area here for patches, or possibly even for Velcro pouches. Whatever you want to do with that. We're just going to flip this over so you can get a better view, but there's just a ton of real estate there. And there's also this hanging D-ring. And with that D-ring, you can attach keychains, you can attach a water bladder. There's a number of things that you can put on there. Some usable, like a water bladder for hiking, and some maybe not so much, like little keychains or something, just for the kid to enjoy in their backpack. There's also this nice pocket area in here, which is great for folders, notebooks, and that kind of stuff. One change that GORUCK made when they made the KR1 that was in the original Kid Ruck is that the backpack didn't fit the standard folders that kids use at school. So this thing is sized differently, but it does fit those folders, which is awesome. I know they got a lot of feedback about that when the Kid Ruck was released, and it's cool to see them make the changes in the KR1. There's nothing else in the bottom of the backpack. It's about what you'd expect from a kid's version of a GORUCK bag. It's got the traditional pockets. However, it doesn't have the mesh pocket that the bigger GORUCK packs do have, but everything else is pretty much the same. You can see the hydration port exit hole right there. And then the shoulder straps are very padded. It would have been just as easy for GORUCK to skimp on the shoulder straps, assuming that a kid's gonna use this for school or for toys. You know, not put on the shoulder straps that you would use at a GORUCK event. But it's just nice to see that they didn't cut any corners there and that the pack is just really well put together. When I went through it, I didn't see any issues with sewing, any issues where they did like a single stitch instead of bar tacking something crazy like they usually do on their packs. It just seems like when they met with the sew shop, they said, we want our standard pack just smaller for kids. And they definitely delivered on that. The KR1 is a really cool bag. It's a little bit smaller than an Echo. I'd imagine that this would last through possibly through grade school, at least through grades 3 or 4, but it's probably not a junior high or high school backpack. If you've got a kid in junior high or in high school and they're asking for a GORUCK bag, the KR1 is probably going to be a little bit small for them. It is only 13 liters. It's the perfect bag for my 4.5-year-old, my 1.5-year-old. This one's actually hers. She loves it. She throws pretty much everything that she can get her hands on in the trash. She hasn't thrown this in the trash yet, so as far as I can tell, she likes this pack. I've got the other color for my 4.5-year-old, and he loves that as well. It's the perfect size for him. He can wear it. It doesn't look too big. It looks a little big, but it's not too big. And that's what makes me think that this thing would last through 4th or 6th grade, but probably not much beyond that. Hopefully this review is helpful. If you were on the fence about a KR1, then I hope this helped you make a decision, either to buy it or to know that it's not the right pack for your kid. Either way, it's a fun pack. I like the colors that they're using. And if the recent Rucker or Bullet 10 colorways are any indication on where GORUCK's going with the future color of some of their packs, I'm guessing we'll see a lot of crazier KR1 colors in the future. If this video was helpful, I would truly appreciate it if you would give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, please consider subscribing. A lot more awesome GORUCK and rucking related content coming soon. Thank you so much for all the support. Links to the KR1 and some comparison posts in the description. And don't forget, attitude is everything. Keep yours positive. And since this is a video for a kid pack,